to another calendar. Good morning. So to all the people that we've seen in Dallas this weekend, thank you for the good time. Thank you for the dances. I got to dance with a twin. But anyway, I didn't even do our intro video, didn't show. But this is the morning show with H2O and Dr. Butterfly, the relationship specialist. So we on live back in the back on set. We missed a few days, which we usually don't miss any days, but we did miss a few days because we were trying to get Herman situated. Herman, why? Oh, okay. And he still is getting situated. He right there. They can sit right there. Oh Lord. Anyway, my friend Tasha, I wish she could come to. No, well there. Wish she could come to my wedding. Well, now you got to get on, but you could just still be in the background. From Chocolate City. Do anybody know what Chocolate City and South City is? Do anybody know what South City is in Wichita, Kansas? That's what we grew up at. We got some South City people in the house. That's what we need to clap. Yeah. Mona in the house and Tasha in the house. It's Mona's birthday. Let's do that. Mona's birthday. But anyway, a lot of people, some people had thought that me and H2O, I guess, they thought we was having some issues because we was showing out on the live the other day. Let me check the video. Okay, anyway, the video is good. Some people had thought that me and H2O, but we don't do nothing, but we'll have a little spat. That spat don't last. It can't last because we got too many things to do. We don't even have enough. We don't have enough time to be fighting for no long time, argue for no long time, because we got things to do. So if y'all see us get into it, we're a regular couple like everybody else. We're not a fake couple. We do have a spat every now and then. But believe me, I mean, we just make right up. Because we got like thousands of things going on. We have a lot to do. I'm trying to get him to get back in here. Duh! But he can get up and start doing stuff. No, he was up and trying to wash his face because he didn't want to get on Facebook looking crazy. I'm looking crazy today.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Anyway, H2O, some people thought we was I guess really having some problems because we was on there showing out on the live. Y'all just see our stuff in live in display, but I mean, yeah, we have arguments like everybody else. We don't argue about a lot of stuff, but we do have an occasional argument.
Yeah, y'all seen her wilding out.
Because he was getting on my nerves.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Yeah. There's no perfect relationship. I thought, I wish it was, but even though she's a relationship doctor, she still wild out a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, I be wilding out when he be messing with me.
So yeah, no, we are getting married March 7th. Everything is good. Y'all, we said we're gonna give it to y'all raw, uncut. This is H2O unfiltered water, baby.
Yeah, but the thing is, y'all don't ever gotta be thinking that we actually breaking up because we ain't actually gonna break up. I'm just saying.
So the thing is, so she was bond out. We got our living room rearranged now.
Yeah, we've been working this weekend. That's what we've been doing. That's why we haven't been on. We've been working hard 4 days in a row.
And that's part of the spat. That's part of the spat.
What?
You work, you doing some physical work.
Whatever.
Physical work.
You see how he tried to blame that on me? No, but in my book, I have a lot of things in my book that come up. And I'm not really sure why, but in my book, I never did talk about, and we're not gonna spat about it today, but I never did talk about like jealousy in my book. And I should have. And the reason why I should have talked about it is because that was one of the biggest problems that's a problem in a lot of people's relationship. And so then let's talk about what it is all about. What is it and what it's all about? I work with people actually on a daily basis about that. So I think in the beginning, a lot of times it seems like it's, and then it feels like it's it feels like maybe jealousy is about love. We got Mona here. Mona, sit right here.
No, she's not on.
Not on the show. You're not on the camera. Just your voice. Just your voice.
Nobody can see you, Mona.
This my friend all the way from South City. Back in the day. Did you even live in South City? You live in South City. Right there.
The cameras are here.
Yeah, you're not on the camera. The camera's just on our phone. You just your voice. Anyway, Mona, how you experience right there so you can really hear you? You're not in the camera. It's just your voice.
Right.
So anyway, our little spat was about jealousy. Put your chair. You don't want to have to stand up like you standing up in the barbershop and then
Well, you know what? I'm used to standing.
Oh, you like to stand up? Oh, okay. All right.
Speak with authority.
So, okay. Jealousy. So that's what we was kind of into it about. And a lot of times people will call jealousy, they'll be like, well, that's because he loves you.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is jealousy is not about love. What do you say?
Jealousy is about control.
See that? Y'all hear that? Because that's what, to me, that's black people problem. Oh, yeah, he loves you. That's why he's jealous.
No, he's jealous because he's trying to keep you down, don't want anybody else. Or not even he. She, whoever.
Right.
If anybody is downplaying you, in my opinion, downplaying you, trying to stop you, negative vibes, negative energy, the envious stuff, it's nothing but a blockage.
Or like jealousy, like you and your man in the club and he jealous because he worried about dudes trying to talk to you.
That's just insecurity.
Right. That's what I was just about to say. But why do people try to say though that jealousy, oh, he love you? Why do people do that? Because that's annoying. Because to me, they leave that on you. Well, you need to do something different.
People haven't experienced real love.
Okay, I love that. That's a great answer. People haven't really experienced real love, and that's why they think that jealousy is real love.
Because that's toxic behavior. That's the kind of love that they have witnessed.
And annoying. My client, one of my clients told his partner said, you looking for this ratchet person. It's like, I'm not this person. Like, I'm a nice person. I'm a giving person. I'm a loving person. I don't have these qualities in me. It's like, it feels like a defamation of character. When somebody's accusing you of something that you would never do, it feels like they defaming your character because all you do is have good. All you have is good. Yeah, all you have is good intentions. You're just trying to love them and be sweet to them and be nice to them. And then they think that you, well, what about the men that say, well, but men want you? That's one of their common things. They're worried about, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the men who want you.
That's still their insecurity. And my auntie told me a long time ago.
See, we got wisdom in the house here, y'all.
The person that's doing the accusing is normally the one that's doing the doing.
Exactly. That's what I be thinking. Once you keep accusing me, I'm gonna be like, you accusing me.
Are you coming up with all kind of stories? Who comes up with these types of stories unless you doing it?
Unless you can think about that.
Unless you doing it. Because I ain't thinking like that.
Right. I'm thinking
so evidently you doing it. Are you thinking like that? Because how's thinking in your brain?
No, that's what I say. Today, I said projecting. So here go the man's voice, because I said projecting. Projecting. But y'all, black people, we do need to start talking about jealousy because black people be trying to act like you need to do something different to make people less jealous.
So this is the thing. So what about the people? What about the people that have?
What about the people? That ain't my concern.
So what about people that have ill intentions?
The other people who he said.
Other people that have ill intentions.
Intentions is not my concern. That's the bottom line in life now, people. What people doing and what other people got going on ain't got nothing to do with Miss Lee. Miss Lee is in her.
Hey, y'all, here's Natasha. Y'all, we got audience this morning. Hold on. Okay, go ahead, Tasha. Hurry, got 3 ladies in here, y'all. Hey, Tasha, what's up?
up in your relationship, I know what not to do with mine, you know. So you learn from other
Well, we
people.
talking about jealousy, like when you know about jealousy, because you know back in the day when somebody used to go back there and no, and turn your take your battery off. Yeah.
You looking too cute. Cut your
That's to me, if you don't set boundaries, that's what happens. It keeps going farther and farther and farther.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, that's the kind of stuff that happens because this one right here wouldn't even let me, he'll stop you for no, stop doing that right now. Like I'm grown. But anyway, Tasha, what do you say about that? Like, okay, say for instance, you in the club and your dude, like these dudes looking at you. So you come and sit down and sit here with me because I don't want nobody else looking at you because they probably want you.
That's not something that happens.
Oh no, I know.
That's
Oh
not.
no.
the attention. I'm not. I'm answer that. I want to know if I still got it because I'm old here. That don't mean that I'm gonna do something with them.
Yeah.
And if you're doing your job, why you worried about the next man? Because if you're doing your job as my man, you ain't even got to worry about me hitting on him or him hitting on me anyway, because my intentions are towards you. So
Right.
you gotta do your job. And you ain't
Everybody applause it.
being jealous.
Right, because Tasha, I was telling her that a lot of people think you should do something different. When your man is jealous, you should not
I mean, I don't care because I'm somebody. Yeah.
want you looking ugly and nobody wants you. Right.
Keep off that on the hoe. She over there.
Right. I want you to be smelling good and looking good because I don't want other hoes to like you, but I don't want just so they can't have you.
But don't disrespect me.
Right. As long as they can't have you, but I want to look. I don't want no dude that don't nobody look at you. I don't want to look at you.
Feel like he got it too, but you better know my woman's right there.
Right. Right. But they try to make you, the dudes be trying to make you like water you down so nobody look at you. I don't want nobody looking at you.
They clip your wings, and I can't allow my wings to be
When you
clipped.
get clipped, it's gonna grow back strong.
She said you can clear my wings and it's gonna grow back strong. Yeah. But to me, that's a problem in the Black community. They like, well, he love you. That's why he doing that. What you say about that
If
topic?
he loved me, he'd be saying, baby, you beautiful, and I wouldn't need another man to say it. But if he ain't telling me that every day, I'm a woman. I like to hear stuff like that. And if you can't see it, I'm listening to the other man. And he ain't got, I'm doing that, but people want to hear that
You
sometimes.
gotta learn your person's love language. It's the bottom line.
Okay. What you know about love language?
So,
Go ahead. Let's hear the man
so,
voice real quick.
Do
Hold on.
y'all know your love language?
But hold on,
Hold
wait.
Hold on.
What's your response?
Hold on.
Oh, what your friend?
You don't know that.
We would bring Twin on here, but Twin, you gonna be long-winded. We can't deal with you today. Hey, what do you say about this? Since you got all the ladies in the room.
All right. So, y'all know your love language?
No, we ain't talking about the love language.
You
Jealousy.
just said we
Let's
gotta
not
learn.
get off the.
She just said.
Okay, what-
I want to answer.
Okay, but what's my love
So,
language?
do I know your love? No, you tell me. Do I know your love languages?
Do you know? Yeah, you know my love language.
All right,
Yeah, act of
perfect.
service. You know my love
Do I
language.
know all of them? Do I provide all of them?
You provide my, yeah, you definitely do that. We got a great relationship. You provide my love languages. Only problem we got is your jealousy.
Now, okay, that's one
That's
thing.
the top of love.
No,
But no doctors.
Well, I'm a doctor.
Doctor, I'm good.
Well, a doctor.
He said I'm hood.
Good doctor. Okay. Okay. So that's the problem. So as far as you guys are starting a relationship, building a home. Part of that is building a solid foundation. You already got a crack in your foundation because you're talking about jealousy. So you better get it repaired before you feel
Right, because that's how resentment happens. When you don't figure things out, people just kind of like want to ignore it.
So
Right.
you already know it's an issue. She's telling you H2O. This is the issue with her. When she go to the club, She liked her back. She been doing it for years. Trust us. She been dancing.
Yeah, so we was twerking back. My mama took me to the first dance, to the first contest.
She's gonna dance.
She's gonna dance. She gonna dance. She gonna
Smile.
She gonna do it. She gonna do it.
And they been knowing we was kids.
So either you gonna, so at this point, H2O, you gonna have to roll with it or roll out.
And I don't want nobody else. And I don't want nobody else. And I don't want nobody else at all. I don't want to be bothered. Shit. We got goals. We got big goals. And I don't want to be bothered.
I want my man to say, that's my baby.
Right.
You gotta go.
Yeah. Look, that's what I be doing here. We was in you're a cheerleader. I'm up there snapping. Look,
That's mine.
I'm smiling too hard.
you not look at that. But look, we was in Alabama. We was in Alabama and he was strolling over there. He had his red and white suit on. And it was this because they didn't let us get in they didn't have a contest they were supposed to have, but they had a best dress contest. So this one jumped in there. And so if y'all don't know me, but I'll be rolling all around the thing, like I'll turn up there to the stage. Anyway, he was going across there doing some man walk. And I looked at somebody, I said, that's my man, ain't it? Because that's the type of shit I do. And I was just out there excited, just recording him. I mean, do that shit for me. Right.
What I say every time a man asks me now, what are you saying? Well, bitch, why do you think I'm single? But I want things reciprocated. I want what I give, and I know I give a lot. And I ain't talking about materialistic
Right.
things. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I want it reciprocated back to me.
Right.
And if you cannot reciprocate what I'm giving, then
Right.
and
Because
I
what's
don't
the
need
point?
the control. I don't need your insecurity.
Right.
I ain't doing that with you. I don't give a shit about who you did last week, whatever, if it was before me.
Right. I don't even want to hear
I
about it.
don't even, because I
I told him exes don't even exist. They all dead to me.
Yeah.
If they don't know the role of your husband, they think they're your daddy. For my own daddy, I'm gonna answer to you. Not to my damn daddy. In a relationship.
Too long-winded. Right. Yeah.
I'm going to the mall. I'll be back when I get back.
Right.
Not you been gone for 15 years.
No, baby, I'm going to the bar. Well, baby, do you need some extra money?
Right. Can I go to the mall? I'm grown. Can I go to the mall?
You need some extra money for it. That's what you should be saying to me.
Right. Not so. Well, when you go to the mall, who you gonna be talking to?
Yeah.
I wonder if some dude gonna like you.
What
Yeah,
you
people gonna like me.
I mean, that's a part. Those are young girl problems, y'all.
No, it's not. I promise it's not. It's grown people problems too.
Grown at this age, grown chick, you shouldn't be putting up with it because you know them is young girl problems. And that's how I look at
I put up with it because I'm patient. And the thing is,
so see, you
and the thing is, in these days, we gotta know people do come with. People are not. Everybody's high maintenance. Ain't nobody. Yes, that's the science.
No.
That's the science. I'm telling you.
No. Love,
It ain't something I made up.
Love is blue. Love flows free. Love, you don't have to do all that.
Yeah, in fantasy.
You don't have to do. Well, goddamn it, I fantasy land.
Look. For the most part, our relationship be smooth and we get along really, really well. But we do have one or two kinks here and there.
You gotta just really have trust. And if you don't have trust, you don't have nothing. If
Right.
you gonna go on the porch, he gonna say it's a nigga on the porch looking at you.
Right, there's always a nigga there. There's always availability.
But the thing is, when you know your man and you love that man, sure we women we like to tell man, they ain't got a man.
Right.
You doing his job, and he know he's doing his job. He ain't even worried about the next.
Right, because you don't even really see the other men yet. Like when you man is doing your job, you see him, but you don't see him. Like, Me, man, I want my 3-minute dance because you know we're dancers and I'm all about my bitches.
If you know
Not in hand is something I say real quick. If you
do what you're supposed to do.
get the hell out
I
of my
used to-
face.
I used to
If
say,
you ain't, I'll be like, well,
I used to say to my, hey,
What
my ex, I used to say, you worried about every other dude because you know you ain't treating me right. And you know some other man gonna treat you better.
because I know you're wrong.
If you treat me right, you ain't got nothing.
You know you're doing wrong.
Yeah, you know you treat me like shit. So, and so you thinking that any other man would treat me better, so you scared.
Okay, well, hold
You
on,
just
hold on,
treat
hold
me
on,
better.
hold on. You good, baby.
I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying,
I'm just saying.
but when you
we're
worry-
talking in this environment right here,
right? But when you
Baby,
worry,
honey, but I treat
okay,
you
go
good.
ahead.
Do I not?
Yes, you treat me good, but that jealousy takes
Now, hold on, now, I do have.
Can you address your jealousy? Why do you feel like you have to be jealous?
All right, thank you. Now, with the man, now, am I? Oh no, I'm not jealous. So, my thing is,
Those, first of all, stop saying that. You are. What are we talking about?
so this is my thing here. So it's not about, it's about not my trust with her. It become trust with other people that I know. This is Texas. This is not Wichita. You live in Grand Prairie, right?
She used to live here.
You stay in Grand Prairie, so you know how it is in Grand Prairie. You know how it is in the DFW area.
Well, I know how it is in the world.
Right.
And it don't matter where you are. Kansas, DFW, Houston.
She's from Houston. She
Well,
brought me here.
Trust
Okay.
me, I've been a pretty bad motherfucker all my life. And I know. And if I want to mess with you, I will. If I don't, I won't.
But you have to make me not want to. You have to fill me with love and kindness and understanding so I can say, look, I know what love is. I got somebody giving it to me, and I don't need you. And then, all right, you want to go from relationship to relationship.
And let me tell you
Help me
something.
hanging on by a thread.
Right, shit, right here. Very bad. But anyway, let me tell you something about friends. Because if your friend would hit on your woman, then why are you hanging out with somebody like that? Because you said you know your friend, right?
People we know.
Your
Well, no, people, no, I don't.
well, whatever.
They're nobody to me.
Well, why are you jealous? If they're nobody to you, why are you jealous?
I wouldn't say jealous.
Well, why you got an issue?
Yeah.
Why you got an issue? What's the issue there?
Okay, here go.
What's the issue?
Okay, well, he said let her talk. So let him talk.
I
Go ahead.
what's the issue?
I know, but you the one interrupted after telling me not to interrupt. Go ahead. Okay, there you go.
All right. Now we're dancers, right?
Yeah.
So since we're dancers, let's say she look at it like if we're out dancing, it's not the same. She was looking at it's not the same structure as if we're at a regular environment. If a dude come over here, like one day we was out, this dude grabbed her wrist. We were talking, she's walking off and he grabbed her wrist. And I'm like, and so I looked and the other guy was like, that's a nigga, that's a dude, you know. And I'm like, she's walking away, but he grabbed her wrist for her to stay there. And whatever questions he was asking her, so I looked at him like, get the fuck, get your motherfucker out my woman. You know what I'm saying? So she said it was not like that. But when he grabbed her to keep her there, that was the problem with me.
But she couldn't control that.
Hold on.
That was the problem with me. Right. And so she could not control that. I did not yell at her. I wasn't even upset with her. I was just like, hey, you better get your goddamn hands on my woman. I gave him that kind of look. And then, you know, so he released her. But I didn't say nothing about that. But I did say, hey, I was like, man, dude, and so we discussed that. It was like a breakdown and like that. But that's what I'm saying. Something like that is what she's saying. I have a jealousy problem over. I don't want nobody out grabbing my woman. They can look at her and say, oh, I'm going home and jack off for her and look at her. Shit, I'll go for that. That's what that state business. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's how you feel about me or my woman. I had people come on my live and dudes say, "Oh man, I love how you look." I'm blocking them. You know, women do the same thing, so I'm blocking them. But but
when they said, I love how your woman look, your job was going to love how you look, you would have said, my baby fine.
I always say that. Always say that. Always
Not get
say that.
mad.
Well,
Always do that.
but you know what? Hold on, ladies. Are you done?
No, he ain't done. Let me finish.
I always say when people say she's beautiful, like she is. She's
That's
fine.
one example. Okay, but go ahead. What was you gonna say, Mona?
No, you finish.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, Shanae, that's not a jealous act. That is a disrespect. This man disrespected.
Okay, if you hear his story, but listen to second five.
But I'm just saying, I listened to his. That's why I said.
Okay, but let me hear my
speak.
story real quick. On.
And I'm listening to him, and I'm here, and I'm seeing.
Okay, but listen to my
he
story
felt
first.
disrespected.
Okay, but let me hear
So
my
now,
story
Your
first.
side.
Okay, now this is what really happened. First of all, we're dancers and we're hugging people. Me and him both. When we come in the room, we hug people. Okay, we're touching people. We ask people to dance like this. You gotta have a person's hand to ask them to dance. This guy knew me from Vegas. So all he did when I was walking by, you know how somebody walking by, and it's loud in the club, so remember that. And so if you holler for them, first of all, he don't remember my name. He met me somewhere else because we travel all around. So he just grabbed me like this. He just, hey, I know, okay, I know you from Vegas. I know you. You remember me from Vegas? And then he asked me to dance. But that is what we do all day.
No, we're walking off.
But hold on. But at the same time, when he be arguing at me, he holding the woman's hand. Whoa. Literally walking her to the dance floor. Like, because he was arguing at me one day. And the same time he was arguing, I looked up and he was holding my hand. But I don't be saying nothing because I understand that is what we do. So somebody grabbing your hand is not abnormal because if you moving fast, because I'm doing it all day because we're asking each other to dance. So that's what we actually do.
He held on to you.
He didn't hold on to me though.
But in his opinion,
but that's what he sees.
You have to accept that, honey.
Because that's what he sees. But at the same time, he's holding my hand and different woman. Right. But listen to this. Because you don't understand the environment.
You have to accept.
Yeah, it didn't happen. But then he checking his man. But listen to this too. We're promoters, right? But listen to this too. We're promoters. So we're asking people to come to our party. So we're people who actually got to be nicer than the average person. So he want to check everybody when he feels something like that. But remember, he holding a hand and dipping the woman at the same time now. That he's saying. So you got to understand the other side. He's dipping ladies. That means he has a woman in his arm dipping her.
You confident.
About me at all. I don't ever say anything. But the thing is, because this is the nature of what we do, we are going out of our way to be nice to people because we also have to ask people to come to our parties. So then he has this microaggression. This man is 70, first of all. The man that he's talking about, this your granddaddy.
No.
So these people who he's arguing
No,
about.
not all of them.
Okay, but this man in particular,
Yeah.
but this man in particular is like 65, 68 years old that he's talking about. So all the man did was, hey, I know you met you in Vegas. You want to dance. That's what it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. The man was like 68 years old.
I've seen the lady 75 and you would have thought she was 50.
Yeah.
But we're trying to get dancers as women. We're trying to get people to dance with us. So somebody reach out and say, hey, oh, you want to dance? That's actually what they do.
That's not what it is. So
but that's what he's saying.
That's not what it
The
is.
jealous eyes.
So
Because he's sitting around looking for stuff like
this. This is how we ask my name. If y'all don't know, kind of how it is. And
That's the same thing.
No.
What if they walking away? What would you do?
If somebody's on the other side of the bar. All right, matter of fact,
But what if a lady's walking away from you? Look at this. What if a lady's walking away and you want to dance with her? This is happening all night. Move for a second. So look. I know we all know. Look. What if a lady's here and you want to ask her to dance and she don't see you? Because this is what happens all night long. This is happening. She's walking away. You finish dancing. She's leaving.
So you
What do you do? What do you do?
That's not over here. This is scenario that we're talking. Come right
I'm
here.
talking about acting.
Come right here.
Okay, so I'm walking away.
You was right. No, you was not walking away. You was right here.
But I
It's the
see
bar
you.
right here. No, you was staring at me.
But I didn't know he was trying to get my attention.
You was right there staring at me. And then you was calling me on the bar because it was like
Both hands now? First
no,
hand.
no, you was right. But it didn't sound
It's mine.
Okay. Yeah, because he got
You
jealous.
had the arm right here. You had the arm right here. He grabbed you and said, "Hey," he was like, "Hey, That's exactly what happened.
My thing is he in the club looking for that. While I'm in the club cheering him on.
No, I was over
You know
this.
what I'm saying? Just like we was in LA.
What
But listen, we was in LA, right? Come on. We was in LA, right? Whole video when he was dancing. Instead of him watching me, he wanted to fight another 70-year-old man in LA. I said, this man is like 70. You gonna beat your granddaddy up or what? Like he was sitting there by me and he's sitting there by you like that. I said, he's sitting there because the chair was empty. You was up and the man sit down. He was talking to those ladies. He wasn't even talking to me. This is his common theme. This is not a one-time thing. So anyway,
That's gonna annoy.
but listen what I told him.
It's gonna annoy.
But listen what I told him. Listen what I told him. I'm up there. I got his full video when he was dancing, right? Because we was in a contest. I got his full video every second I follow him. He don't even have my video because instead of him cheerleading for me, making sure he recording me, he worried about people liking me. My thing is, why can't you cheer for me like I'm cheering for you?
Thing about it, like when she was sitting there by that next man, if you felt some kind of way, you could have just went over there and kissed her on her forehead and let them know, hey, she took it. And they would have respected that and left her alone.
Well, nobody messing with me. That's
So
me.
this,
His
so
head.
this is the scenario. So
I wish I was.
I've been with the same man. We've been around the same people for 8 years.
I wish I was bad.
You was what?
I wish I was bad. They think I did.
so this was that scenario. So this is my chair. This is her chair. So she goes back to sit in her chair, and it's right here. This close because it's not that big. So he's like this. He's like this on her chair. In my chair, he's like this on her chair, and he's right here.
I'm in the face. Chanel.
He wasn't even talking to me. There was two
It
ladies
don't
back
matter.
there
He
and
was
his
right
friend here.
here
The man wasn't
in
even
my
there.
chair, and I was like, "Why do I like make?"
The man wasn't even like that though. That's not even the story.
That's
The
exactly
man
how
was
it
just
was.
sitting in the chair. The chairs were facing this way. See how y'all chairs? The chairs were facing
And it was
the
this
audience,
close.
and there was people behind him. Right? There was two ladies behind him, and there was a man on the side of him.
He was faced like this.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but he wasn't talking to me at all. He was talking to these two women.
He said he was
Right, he wasn't talking to me.
talking.
Right, so that's what he always sees. So that's what jealous people see.
That's not
You know, they see whatever they
see.
Right. But the man is
Believe what you hear, what you see.
Right.
right, but he was talking to two women behind him, and there was probably his good friend, because these people were all from LA.
Right.
There was another man on the side of him. So he was talking to that man, he was talking to those two women. The man wasn't even talking to me. I wasn't even sitting down. I'm always on the dance floor.
But you were sitting down there.
At that moment, I was sitting down probably for 30 seconds. Because I probably was sitting down for 30 seconds. But his chair was empty. So the man, you know how you sit in the chair, you just sit down. That's all the man did. I said, so you go beat the 69, 70-year-old man up? That man, you 45. That man is old enough to be your daddy. Most of these people, you go
I just told him to get out my chair.
Right. But he was kind of hostile to the man. But why?
I said, man, get out my chair.
That's microaggression.
Chanel.
Right.
Dr. Chanel. What are we calling you today, Doctor?
Right. Then he said, I have my hands on the back of the man, somebody's back. I said, so I got to watch my hands now. I don't even know what I'll be doing. I'll just be being friendly. You know how we
I
friendly.
got a serious question.
Go ahead.
You keep saying this man is jealous.
He is.
Do you think that's cute?
I know. Hell no, I don't like it because I don't be doing nothing. I'll be in Shawnette. You know, the regular, I'll be being nice to people, being friendly. But at the same time, I've been around these same people for 8 years. They don't have no motive. I don't have no motive. Nobody has a motive. Everybody's just out to have the time of their life. That's all they doing. People got their woman in that same room. You may not see them because we don't all necessarily know these people fully. I've seen them before, but we don't know them like that. But a lot of these people got their woman is in the room. Their wife is there. It ain't no motive. It ain't no nothing. It's just everybody having a good time and trying to learn the dance. Right. So,
Maybe
but he always sees stuff.
Wrong.
Come
Carry it out.
So answer me the question. So that,
Maybe in a wrong relationship.
what I gotta get?
So you gotta make him feel secure.
No.
What am I gonna do? See, that's why I said that's what black people do.
No, she
Yeah,
don't.
she
No,
does.
she
Well, what do I do?
No.
Okay, what do I do?
Yeah.
Well, what do I do then? Let's see what you say. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do? Because he say, watch your hands. Watch this.
Or whatnot, it's your job to make
What am I gonna do? What do I do?
Yeah, I'm too tough. Nobody.
Okay, hold on. Let's real quick. What do I do in this? No, hold on. Go ahead.
To y'all, it's your job to say, baby, I want to go through this today. Me and you, we are
We have one single and one married. The single
And we know Tasha's is jealous. Go ahead. She's jealous.
sometimes you just have to say,
She understand taking the battery off the car before so you can't go nowhere. And I'm looking the lights. And I see what happens when you doing what you say you doing. What did that work for you? What did that work for you, man? What did that work for you? What did
You got to make him feel secure too.
what am I gonna do?
You got to, I don't know what you do. It's your job to say, right? So making you know better than
I've been making it my problem. But I understand what you say. Go ahead, sir. Okay, go ahead.
Get it. You got to make his insecurity is jealousy. You may got one.
No, I'm very secure.
Because we are thinking.
Yeah.
But most women,
I like myself too much. I feel like I'm the shit.
with something, but we ain't got that in us.
Hey, Mona, I feel like I'm the shit. So I ain't worried about nobody else.
Shit, motherfucker. In the whole motherfucker.
But you know, shit.
Yeah.
Jewels. Fucking check.
Right.
Think that it's better that y'all close.
So you say before we go ahead and talk to me before we go. Now look, don't start that shit tonight. Don't be right for the ball. Right. I get you.
We going to have
Right.
because that's his insecurity. You gotta put a plug in it.
Okay, so that's yours and what's yours, Mona? What that makes I got
I'm not gonna put no plug in it because we are all grown.
Yeah.
Because if you go out and the bitch looking at you, it's not her responsibility to do nothing.
Right,
Your responsibility is to me.
right.
And it's not for me to make you feel any type of motherfucking way. You need to be feeling that type of way yourself because you with me any goddamn way.
Right.
So you should be feeling confident. So when you walk in, that bitch look at you. Hey, bitch, yeah, he with me. Wink, wink, I know. And when that nigga looking at me, bitch, yeah, oh nigga, I know she. With
And
me.
I don't even do it all.
And that's all that
That's
shit.
how it should
And
be.
that's all
But
shit.
if you're not feeling like that,
I ain't got time to be stroking you, motherfuckers, because
That's
you
your job.
I'm already showing you. I'm being a good woman for you.
Your job is why it's to stroke his
If
ego.
he's stroking you,
He's supposed to be.
okay, but
Hold on, listen. That's the question. Wait,
Yeah, but I don't feel it.
wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. What you just say? What did you just say?
Is he stroking you?
Okay, answer the question.
Is he
My
stroking?
thing is,
Now, hold
you
on.
treat me good is enough, and that's what I do. You
Okay,
treat
what
me
I
good,
tell you?
that's
What I
enough.
tell you every day? What I tell you most days, almost every
That I'm
day.
the most beautiful woman. But that's
Hold on. That is that stroke somebody ego? Is that stroke?
Okay, but if she just talking, that be saying something.
Is it action behind it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's doing his job. We both doing our job in the relationship. That's the thing. We have a great relationship. We have a great relationship. That's just his personal insecurity. That's his personal thing. That's why I say it's not my work to do. Yeah, I can.
Because if you get over that jealousy, it could be even fun.
Right.
Great.
Right.
But with that jealousy, because she don't want nobody. If she happy, she happy.
Yeah.
And that's us as women. If we happy with the next man, we might. But I got a man.
Right. We ain't going for that far. That nigga, okay, cool.
And then some of these men want a man, and you know, so when you too much, you don't give your all to them, and you don't want to jump from Tom, Dick, and Larry.
No, that's right. I just want
Right.
one to love. Let me laugh. I'm
Right.
pretty sure y'all
I
probably
you even think about. That's why I don't be understanding what he's talking about. I don't be thinking about people. I'm just trying to have a good time.
I'm
And,
trying to be cheaty. I got a whole cheaty outfit. I'm looking through.
right. But he be like, your hands. I'm like, so what am I supposed to do? Go out and wash my hands? Hey, Pop, he like, you being handsy. What am I supposed to do? Go out like, okay, let me worry about what I'm putting my hands. Let me. I don't want to do all that. I'm going out to have a good time. I don't worry about. And make sure I don't hug nobody wrong. Let me make sure I don't talk too long to this person. Let me make sure like who's doing all that?
Oh, it'll drive you. I'm telling you.
And the craziest thing about this whole conversation,
Your dad
is
right?
that category. I mean, that's just something y'all gotta work together. She don't want nobody, you don't want nobody. Keep it in your mind, and y'all be more happy.
Right, because we have a really good relationship.
I'm
A high
not
quality
that,
relationship.
can I something? You're not my daddy.
Been pregnant and all that. So you better off playing the husband role instead of the dad role. You know, that role, when you say you my daddy, that makes a woman rebel.
Because we didn't listen to our parents when we jumped out the window.
Y'all was jumping out the window. Hey, so this is how you know. So this is Jeanette
And
Child.
everything they told us not to do, we done that for sure.
This is Dr. Butterfly's childhood friends at the house. Childhood friends for over 50 years. So they're at the house.
My thing is, he needs to just know that I want to. My only thing that I'm even thinking about is us being together and spending our life together. So I don't know nothing else. So whenever he thinking, whatever he thinking, I'm just oblivious what the white people say to that shit because all I'm thinking about is building our relationship. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Like,
Okay, so this is okay. So we're coming to the end of our show. So what I was saying is, do I trust Dr. Butterfly? I think what we call it. Yes, I do, Dr. Butterfly. I don't trust the other people's intentions. When we first moved here, not before I first moved here, when I first came here, she had the key under the mat outside. They will pick the mat up, get the key, unlock the door,
he told me to put that.
with everybody watching, put the key back up and slam it and close it down. Now, we're in a beautiful neighborhood. Don't get me wrong. It just takes one yard man. One yard man.
You don't have to talk that loud.
One yard man to see that. It just takes one time.
But that's the space he live in.
No, it's not about space I live in. This is because it only
So that
takes.
is true.
It only, hold on, it only takes. Wait, hold on. It only takes one time
Right.
for tragic to strike. It does not take multiple times. Oh, well, tragic to strike once. It took one bullet to take the person out. It took one time to get somebody raped. It took one time to be brutalized. It does not take multiple times. So we don't want to live in that space, but we don't want to pretend that it's not there.
Right.
But we don't want you live
Pretend
in
that it's not there.
you lived in your house 10 years, you waited on somebody to break in.
Oh,
And
I
never happened. I think
was
relax.
He's the man, you're a woman.
Right.
I was face strapped
So
always.
I've seen a TV show where the neighbor was watching and came in,
Right.
got the key, he was in her house
Mhm.
waiting on her.
Mhm.
Right. It do happen.
Locked the door. When she walked in, she was by herself and it went down.
Let me
So he right.
okay, he's right. Let me tell y'all one last thing before we get off here.
He's right.
He is right about that to a certain point. Because I live in that space of always being paranoid, because he's so paranoid. My thing is, and all the time he lived there in Grand Prairie, not one thing never happened. But what I'm saying, he did, but he stayed very anxious.
Are you military?
No, he acts like it. He do have PTSD. He do have PTSD. But he stayed in this. But he stayed in this state of uncomfortable and ready all the time, which is not healthy for your body.
Yeah,
Right.
a lot.
But for 10 years, he lived there and not one person
Can't you
touched his house.
You ain't
But-
gonna get to the underlying
But my underlying position is this: the stuff that he be worried about, he keeps a big, because I'm very friendly. He keeps a big ass smile on his face with these women and holding their hand
With everybody.
and dipping them. What I'm saying, and dipping them. And he worried about me.
You don't like that dip, baby.
I love it. Actually, I love it. I would not go with them women and dance with them because they're here to dance. And that's what the men do. The men go try to get every woman at least once and dance with her. That's what the whole thing is. The dance purpose of. Oh, now, but I like him to do it. But the same time he's doing that, dipping women and holding their hand,
Keep that fantasy door shut.
he bothered me. Later, he like, you were holding somebody, you had your hand on somebody's back while he hugging somebody. You. I said, you need to go back and see yourself on recorder. You over there doing this, hugging people, dipping people, all kind of stuff, and then you're looking butterfly over there.
Nobody's doing all
Touching
this.
somebody on the back.
I'm looking at it, nigga penis hard as fuck.
How do you know? You in his face. That's what he see. That's the type of stuff he looking for. Cheerleading for me.
To me, the topic of this is not jealousy, it's trust issue.
Right.
You have to trust. If you don't trust,
And he reading people's mind. This man penis hard, but this man been seeing me 8 years. The same man. Like, right, but my thing is, how do I gotta worry about that kind of stuff? I don't know about nothing like that. The man walked in there. Most of the people he talking about, and this is what y'all gotta know too. There's way more women than men too. In the dance community, women.
Like church.
But listen to this. The dance community women too are usually prettier than other women because you got to think the fact that they dancing every 4 or 5 days a week, so they're in shape. So it's beautiful women, always way more than men. But he think that one person in that butterfly, everybody thing hard, really. And they've been seeing me for 8 years. Now they seeing brand new women coming all the time. But they still worried about the one cousin they've been seeing for 8 years, see slob on your face, see you when you were sick, see you with a headache, see you when you, they see you aging, they see all this for 7 years and they worried about you today. Maybe, but that's kind of like,
All right, we always end with a prayer.
Look, these niggas say think about me in reality. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, we always
They think about the new chick walked in the door.
Right. So hey.
But he hugging at the same time.
But there's a lot of women that would love to hear a man's point of view instead of women's background.
So that's his point of view, though. Is what? Give your end. Do your end thing before we go. Did you get on?
No. It's on this call.
Do your end. What you think about this whole thing on your end? Give your wrap up. What's your wrap up, H2O, before you do the thing? Because she said they want to hear you. Go ahead.
Hey, my wrap up on this. I'm confused. I heard from a single lady that been Butterfly's friend for 50 plus years. I heard from are you married?
Yeah.
For 50 years, since we was kids, since we was 15.
We've been 15. She's been married to her old man.
Oh man, he gonna call.
Her better half.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Her old man, her better. I do call him your old man, right?
Yeah, okay.
Her old man. So yeah, she 50 plus. Well, however many years they've been together.
They've been together since they were 14. They used to pick us up.
I used to say, I would say,
They been 14.
I said, I can't go. Tony said, we were 15. Tony said, I can't go.
It's like that daddy role. I didn't know Bessie.
Yeah.
But when you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
So it's two very different views. It's like wow, So hey,
What's your take on the whole thing? What did you get on the end? What's your final? Right, you confused, but what's your final take on it?
we're gonna have to come back again later.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can go deep on this,
You
baby. This is a part. Hey, I know
That is a single woman talking.
Well, she single now, but she been in relationships.
Yeah, she been in a relationship.
Dumping niggas.
I start doing, because that to me,
I ain't got time.
I feel like a lot of ladies who can pay their own bills these days and all that stuff, that's why they start saying it's better to just be single, because all this drama for no reason is annoying.
But you
I'm
don't
just saying.
always need a man to pay bills.
I know, but I'm saying once they get to that point,
Fulfill
you do.
as a
but they don't always fulfill you.
Nobody
That's all.
It's 9 o'clock. Hey, my baby, she got patience today.
She said, and then if you can't do neither, let me be by myself.
You know,
All right, so I think I'm gonna get a lot of these. You know, I need to bring some of my people out. My people, y'all need to come out and check me out too. Hey, I'm inviting y'all down because y'all need to come out and check me out.
Hey, we'll read our comments tomorrow. Hey, happy birthday. Everybody tell Mona happy birthday. Hey.
God be with everybody. Let him give everything that everybody needs today to get by. And love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace out.
And I gotta go make some money, y'all. I gotta go work for
And
real and
stream.
listen to people
And
relationship
stream.
problems all day.
And
Look.
stream.